Are you guys planning to move to Canada but aren't sure if that's the right decision for you? Well, we can't decide, but we can share with you our experiences. As a new immigrant, we'll be sharing some things we love and some things we don't so much about Canada in this video, so stay tuned.
You turn toward me and look so weak. I've never seen you with such tired eyes. And everything we said we'd be, we just traded for a suit coat and a tie. You turn toward me and look so weak. I've never seen you with such tired eyes.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Right Turn to Canada. I hope all you guys are doing great. As you can see that we are shooting this video outside today. We've been trying since a very long time to shoot a video outside. I really wanted to show you guys how beautiful this country looks in winters, and today we've got a chance. It's a weekend and there's another surprise that today I'll be shooting this video with Rohan because he was home and he was free, so we decided to make a video together. So as you guys know that we've been here in Canada for 2 months, and all our family, friends and even our viewers have asked us this question many times, that how has our experience been in these 2 months and what have we liked and what have we not. So I really wanted to make a video on this. I would say that it is always a matter of perception. There's nothing about a place that is always good or bad, but there are some things that some people like and some people don't. So it is going to be our perspective,
yes,
and our experience in Canada, and you can definitely have different experiences, but we'd like to share with you ours. So we'll begin our video with sharing with you guys things we really loved about Canada. The first point being the most talked about point about Canada, that it is multicultural, and yes, it is very true. The first fear that all the immigrants have, or the people who are planning to migrate have, is that they would not belong to the place they are moving to and they would feel out of the place, but that is something you really do not feel when you move to Canada. Of course, it is a little difficult for you to move out of your comfort zone when you move out of your country, but Canada is very accepting in that way. You see people from all the countries and different cultures around, so you really do not feel out of the place, and the culture over here is a very good blend of different cultures from all over the world. So that is the best thing I like about Canada.
Yeah. So the second thing that's amazing about Canada, it's very beautiful. This country is amazing. So just look at the view. We are at a place which is a little bit far away from the city, and this is the view with whole white covered snow, and you love every view of Canada, even if you are in a city or if even you are driving in a roadside, anywhere in this country, you love the view.
So you really do not need to plan too many vacations here, because there are chances that the place you're living in is so beautiful and so close to nature that you'll feel that every day is a holiday.
Yeah, that's true.
The third thing that I love about Canada is going to address the fears of all those people who feel that Canada is cold, very cold throughout the year. Most parts of the Canada are not, and this is the third thing that I really love about Canada, that like India, it has different seasons. So now it's winter. The winters are definitely harsh, but Canada sees a very beautiful summer season, autumn season, and we have heard so much from our friends over here that everyone here is just waiting for summers, because in summer this place looks totally different and it's a whole new experience. So yeah, that's something I really love about Canada, that it has all different seasons and it is not cold throughout the year.
So the fourth thing that we love about Canada is driving. Driving, for those people who love to drive, it's amazing in this country because there are many reasons. The roads are amazing, they are well maintained, and 90% of Canadians and people who drive in this country follow the rules. And the government has made rules so well planned and so proper implication of rules is there that none of them breaks the rule. And if you want to be safe in this country, just follow the rules and nothing bad can happen to you.
The next thing that we like about Canada is that the healthcare is totally free for permanent residents. Now, when you come to Canada after landing here, you have to, I'm talking specifically about Ontario. In Ontario, you have to go to a Service Ontario Centre and you have to register for your health card. You receive your health card a few days later and it's valid after 3 months. 3 months after your date of landing. So after that, you are covered for all your health care by the government. Otherwise, if you do not have a health card, and if that happens if you come on a student visa or a work visa, the healthcare is very, very expensive here, and we would suggest that you come after taking an insurance, a health insurance from your own country that has an international coverage. So yeah, that is very, very important here, guys, because healthcare is very expensive unless you are covered.
And even if you come after getting a PR, like if you come to Ontario, it's a suggestion that get health insurance for at least 3 months. So that is what I did and we did as a family. We got health insurance
because we were traveling with the kid, and you can the conditions, the weather conditions are harsh here, and you cannot really afford hospitalization or any kind of this services. It is very, very expensive, so it's always better if you travel with an insurance, maybe for a few initial months.
So the next thing that the Canada government gives us, and that's amazing, it's free education. So your children are, everyone can go to school for free. And after your child is 4 years old, they can go to government schools, and the schools are amazing. And if you look at the schools, you'll not even think that in India, we used to think that government schools are not that good, but in Canada, government schools are amazing. Everything is free. You just need to buy them a bag and they can go to school for it.
Another thing that we really love about Canada, and that is related to education, and it was very, very important to me as a mother, was the daycare facility available here. I was very skeptical about how the daycares are going to be here because we obviously have heard too many stories and too many bad incidents that have happened in daycare, but let me tell you, none of them are true. I am telling you according to my personal experience. My daughter Asmara goes to a daycare which is quite near to our house, and the daycares are totally amazing. They are all governed by strict rules by the government. They are all under a strict check by the government. They provide really quality food, quality care, and the quality facilities to children. The daycares are usually the timings for the daycares are usually from 6:30 or 7 in the morning to 6 in the evening, so it covers you for all your office hours. You can go to office without the tension of your child. And yeah, the daycares are really, really good. And another great thing is that if you're a newcomer here and you want to work and you have to send your child to daycare, the government provides subsidy to you.
Another thing that we love about this country is that Canada is a developed country and it has got a lot of opportunities for every person who comes to this country to work. A person who is hardworking, even if he has less experience, it's easier for the person to adjust here and earn money. But for people who are already at managerial positions in their own country and earning very good salary, they find it hard to adjust, because this country, if you come, you'll have to start from scratch. You'll have to climb the ladder from the first step. So just be patient and be calm. Try to find a job in your stream. Try to learn some new things. Try to learn the work culture of this country, and you will be successful in coming time.
But still, like keeping in mind, the key point here is that if you are coming here, be prepared for the initial struggle, because there are high chances that you are not going to get the position you were at in your own country, and you are not going to get the same amount of money.
Yes.
You can obviously eventually get it because there are opportunities, but like 99% of the chances are that it would take a little time and it would need your patience.
And in case of employment, another benefit, if you're coming as a permanent resident and by any chance you're not able to get a job for a few months, the government will help you get a job. There are centers which are there to help you.
Yeah, there are
free.
newcomer centers.
Yeah, newcomer centers. They'll help you get educated, to learn the language, to learn the work culture. They help you in every aspect.
Yeah.
In case of settling down in Canada.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. They really care for the newcomers, the new immigrants in this country.
The next best thing about this country is that it is extremely pollution free. As you can see around the beauty, you can see the clear blue skies, which you cannot see in many parts of India. Yeah, especially if you're coming from Delhi, I don't think you can see such a beautiful blue sky. So it's definitely a lot of factors contribute to this, but you really have an environment that is very, very healthy. The air is very fresh and pollutant free. So it is one of the factors that we don't really lay much importance on, but it is very important if you're moving here as a family. It's very good for your kids. It's very good for you.
So I know the list is long for the good things about Canada, and one more thing added to the list is that these people, the government, they really care about other people. And if you are traveling with a child, or if you're having a stroller, or if someone is traveling on a wheelchair, you will get a lot of facilities for specifically for them. For example, in case of parking, when you park your car, there are specific positions, specific slots for people with wheelchair. And who are traveling with kids. So you cannot park your car there if you are not having kids, or if you're not required that facility. And secondly, every store, every mall, every showroom will have an automatic door, or if they don't have an automatic door, they have a push button which is easily accessible by the wheelchair person to open the door automatically. And these small things really matter.
Another most important thing for all the families moving here is that this country is very, very safe. Now, safe, I would not say that nothing bad happens here, nothing wrong happens here, no accidents or no burglaries or nothing happens here. It does happen, but I still feel the crime rate is much lower than many other parts of the world. And it is especially very, very safe for the women here. I have seen so many girls, college-going girls and ladies working here in night shifts in McD, in Tim Hortons, at the malls, and at so many places. And they attend late lectures lectures late at night, and they come back later in the night. You just have to be like all other parts of the world. You have to be a little careful, a little cautious, a little mindful, but it is still very, very safe for all the ladies working here.
And to add to the safety part, if by any chance you are in trouble or in any unfortunate thing happens to you, an accident or anything, you just call 911. It's a very famous number, 911, and the emergency vehicles will arrive in minutes.
In few seconds, It was yesterday that we saw there was a minor collision.
Minor collision, and there was fire truck, there was police van, there was ambulance, they were all over the place. The road was closed, and they were helping those people. So it's an amazing thing that you get help immediately.
Emergency help is very, very quick here.
So another thing that this country has, and it's very nice, that it has a work-life balance. Maximum people, 90% or 95% people who work in Canada, they work for 5 days in a week, and they have Saturday and Sunday off, weekend off, and you'll start feeling it on Friday. Everyone is just so happy, and
the weekend vibe.
Weekend vibe. They're just ready to celebrate their weekend. So they have a holiday, a vacation every weekend. So it's amazing here. They love to party.
The last thing that I'm going to cover here that I really love about Canada
and it's very important, guys.
Very important for all the food lovers, for all the foodies out there in the world like us, that Canada has all the cuisines in the world. Because it is so multicultural and there are people from so many countries here, you can find all kinds of food, all cuisines here in Canada in like every price range. Every cuisine is available in every price range. So it's a paradise for foodies.